to the US, where the criminal trial of President Biden's son Hunter in the state of Delaware has heard opening statements from both sides. Hunter Biden, who's 53, has pleaded not guilty to 3 charges relating to his purchase of a revolver at a gun store in October 2018. Most of the evidence on day one came from Hunter Biden himself. The prosecution played excerpts from the audio version of his memoir. In one part, he described his superpower of being able to buy crack in any town, anywhere. Well, our correspondent Tom Bateman was in court in Wilmington.
Well, the first opening statement was from federal prosecutor Derek Hines, and he set out to portray Hunter Biden as a self-confessed habitual crack cocaine addict who lied in order to purchase a handgun here in Wilmington, Delaware in 2018. And what the prosecution alleges is that Hunter Biden knowingly misled when he declared that he wasn't a drug abuser, when the prosecution says he clearly knew at the time that he was. And Mr. Hines stood before the jury, and at the very start of his statement made a clear reference to the fact that the person they had to hear these allegations about was the son of the US president. Mr. Hines saying that no one is above the law. It doesn't matter who you are or what your name is. Now, behind Hunter Biden for the second day, key members of the Biden family in the public benches, among them his stepmother, the First Lady Jill Biden, who was very close to Hunter in terms of sitting about a metre behind him, and the family talking to each other at various points during the proceedings. Next up was Mr. Biden's lawyer for the defence, Abby Lowell, who set out to say that this case was all about the detail of what that form actually said. And the defence's argument is that Mr. Biden at the time did not regard himself as a user of drugs and addicted to illegal drugs, because they said he'd been in a rehab clinic in California before that period. And so when he ticked the box to say he wasn't a drug user, that was meant honestly. And they're asking for the jury, in that sense, to throw out all of these charges. After that, we'll be getting into the first witnesses in the case. The first among those, a special agent for the FBI who was put onto the Hunter Biden investigation last year, and further witnesses due to be called over the course of the next 2 weeks, the length that this trial is expected to proceed. As for Hunter Biden, he denies all 3 felony counts against him.
Tom Bateman reporting.